So you get Kawhi Leonard before he's really known to mankind, didn't you? You guys got him committed before he becomes the player of the year in California basketball. You really had your in on him. Obviously, you've recruited so many high-level players. When you first saw Kawhi, who did you identify with? Was it Chris Webber? Was it who did you see in Kawhi that you knew you were getting a great college player and a future pro?
I went and watched him in a workout in the spring after his junior year. And there was another Pac-12 coach there, and we watched the exact same workout. And I walked out of the gym, and I called up back to the office. I said, I think this guy's going to play in the NBA. Now, I had no in the wildest dreams thought he'd be what he was. And the Pac-12 coach basically said, well, you're not skilled enough to be a three and not big enough to be a four-man. And that's just basketball. Hey, we've all done that. We've all missed on kids and hit kids. Yep. So I don't have a crystal ball on that. But I thought he was going to be sensational. And I know Coach Fisher recruited him. He went in the home visit and basically said, we're not getting this kid. He doesn't say anything. And Justin Hudson did a great job recruiting him. He said, Coach, that's just who he is. We got to hang in there. Keep recruiting him. And he's one of those kids, Tim, when you're where we were back then, you're hoping he doesn't play well in the sun because you already know how good he is. And you're hoping he doesn't have that breakout game in front of UCLA or USC.
Yeah.
And by the time he started having those games, we had already signed him in the early period. And he just started dominating California basketball. And we were very fortunate to get him in. And I always give the Spurs a hard time because they said, well, he was a five-man in college. I mean, haven't played against him. He played point guard. He played two guard. He played small forward. He played every position on the floor. And we couldn't get him the ball enough. And he was a tremendous competitor and maybe the hardest worker I've ever worked with.